Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia. Today we are doing another pick a card reading, and today's reading is about the last time they saw you. What were their thoughts and feelings? So we are going to have 4 piles today. So let me go ahead and show you the different 4 piles. For pile 1, we have the obsidian egg. Pile 1 is the obsidian egg. Okay, pile 2, we have the labradorite heart. The labradorite heart for pile 2. Labradorite heart. For pile 3, we have the amethyst heart. The amethyst heart is for pile 3. The amethyst heart. And for pile 4, we have the tiger's eye egg. Pile 4 is the tiger's eye egg. As per usual, timestamps will be in the description and in the comments. And if you are looking to book a reading with me, the information to do so will also be in the description. Just go ahead and send me an email. And for everybody who has booked readings with me or sent donations, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all of you, and it has been so fascinating connecting with all of you. I've been blessed with the opportunity to read with people from all over the world. Canada, London, this weekend doing one in Australia. This is like just fascinating and very exciting for me, and I really enjoy connecting with all of you. So I want to say thank you to all of you who have booked readings with me. I've enjoyed it so much, and I will go ahead and take it to the reading now. I'll see you guys at your piles. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the obsidian egg, pile 1, this is your reading. The last time they saw you, what was their thoughts and their feelings? So welcome pile 1. We are going to get right into it. Let me just explain. I'm going to say this in front of all the piles because I think I forgot to say it in the intro. This can be for contact and no contact. I will say though, as I laid these cards out for this pile, I feel that most of you will be in no contact. So let me explain a little bit how this is going to go. Over here I pulled what your, upside down. Over here I pulled what your energies are to give me an energy for you to understand who you are in this connection. And I also pulled cards to give me energies of who your person is. I then asked the cards to give me an energy of what your guys' connection is. And then down here I asked for what your person's thoughts and feelings were the last time they saw you. And now I want to say this. I noticed this. I haven't started channeling the messages, but I do want to say, oh, I just saw an orb. Okay, it's about to get live. Okay, I do want to say that it is very most likely, I'll just say most likely from the cards I've seen that if you came to this pile, you are probably not in contact with this person. Or I don't know for how long, but the cards I'm seeing makes it look like you are not in contact. However, it is possible you're in contact, and this is picking up on some things that have happened in the past. But I feel most of you will not be in contact. I also have to say, from the cards I'm seeing, it is undoubtable to me that this is a twin flame pile. And I usually try to kind of stay away from the twin flame topic because I noticed during readings in a lot of the YouTube videos, there is a lot of loopholes that I feel kind of keep people stuck. But this is undoubtable. Like in any reading I think I've ever done, this is like the most counterpart type cards energy I've seen. And like I said, I haven't even started channeling yet. This is just from the cards I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and get right into it. Let me put this down for a second so I can show you what I'm seeing starting out here. Okay, so before I just start reading your energy and their energy, the cards coming out representing the two of you. For you, we have the Lover, and for your person, we have the Mirror. The Lover and the Mirror. I mean, I don't know if you can get more twin flame than that, but yeah, so let's get right into it. So for you coming out, we have the Lover, the Wolf reverse, and the Dragonfly reverse. Your person, I just showed you the Mirror, and we also have the Elephant reverse and the fire ant reverse. And what this is telling me is, for your guys' energy, the connection of the two of you, there was a lot of lessons learned here. I feel that you guys were definitely destined to come in contact. I feel that you are somebody, there's a certain beauty in you. The swan, there's a certain elegance, poise even. I feel that in this connection, especially with the wolf and the dragonfly coming out in reverse, you are not somebody who keeps a lot of illusions around you. You are somebody who does not like illusions either. You are somebody who is very fiercely, I think, usually on a regular basis would be somebody considered very protective of the people that you love, your friends, your family, your friends, your tribe, very, very protective, but you're also not one to follow the pack. You're not one to follow, and you're not one to fall prey to illusions. However, I do feel that at some point in time in this connection with this person, you might have felt that you were led astray or fell prey to some illusions that they casted. I feel that part of the purpose of your guys' connection, especially with them coming out as the mirror, and I'm not going to sit here and say that what this person, did was wrong or bad, but I feel is that, everything happens for a reason, and I know a lot of us get tired of hearing that, but this person's role or part or contract that you guys both agreed on before you even incarnated was to come in to teach each other lessons for the purpose of your guys' soul's evolution. And I'm seeing here is that this person with fire ant and elephant in reverse is somebody who, it's the feeling that they weren't, because fire ant and elephant is both of the fire element, but them coming out in reverse, it's like they weren't staying true to following what their true passion was. They didn't tap into their true heart's fire, that inner fire, or they were having a hard time doing it. I think they were aware of it, but they were more sticking to other cards I'm seeing, maybe, there some things of a lower nature, or what they thought, the passions they thought they should be following, instead of like the true flame in their heart, if that makes sense, and not trying to sound too corny. I also feel that this person was kind of doing things out of order for what the divine had really truly intended, even though it was a part of the lesson. I feel that this person was having a hard time following order. They're having a hard time following order. Like, they don't like to be told what to do. They like to do their own thing. And there was illusions around this person, and you're not one who likes illusions, and I see that here with that moon on this card. There was a lot of reflecting. I think you were showing this person a lot of true love. I think you wanted to give this person a lot of true love. I think this person had a lot of love to give back to you. But due to this person's own fears and illusions that they had to work through, and not wanting to look like they were, it's almost the feeling of they're worried about what other people were going to think. With that fire ant in reverse, I feel like because you were aware of the connection, I feel like you were more aware of it than them. I think they were aware of it, but wasn't exactly sure what to call it. And I think certain, fears and other things that needed to be, because they hadn't, I feel like, probably really done a lot of shadow work. So what they were reflecting back to you was the triggering, maybe wounds or old wounds within you, is what it feels like. And I also have to notice that with this mirror here, it's like the reflection they weren't giving you wasn't the full reflection of the love you were showing to them, is really what it feels like. What they were reflecting to you was just a fraction, so you weren't seeing a full image. You weren't seeing the full love reflected back to you that I feel you were showing to them. So it was coming back fragmented. It was coming back a distorted image. It was coming back based off of their fears. There was illusions that were being cast. And also, so let me go back a little bit. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but when the channel starts coming in, I gotta just start saying what's coming through. So I'm also seeing for you, we have communicate and poverty in reverse. Very nice. So I feel that you are somebody who has probably exquisite communication skills. I think you were always somebody who was willing and open to communicate things with this person, or always willing to talk to them. I don't really necessarily feel that's the case now based off of other cards I'm seeing, but I think you've tried to communicate certain things to this person in the past. Maybe not necessarily what you thought of the nature of this connection was. You might not have just come out and say, hey, you're my twin flame or something like that, but I feel like you're somebody who tried to talk very clearly to this person. You weren't somebody casting illusions. I feel that you're on a regular basis, aside from this connection, somebody who has very good communication skills, and there's something special about the way you talk. I feel that I feel you'd actually be open to talking to this person. And some of you, I can already feel it in the energy, not necessarily from the cards. You're like, I don't want to talk to that person. Well, okay, that's fine. But deep down, I think there's some clarity you want. Because for a lot of you, I feel you haven't talked to this person. And that might not be for all of you. Also, with poverty in reverse, I've seen this come out in a few different piles in other readings. I love this. You have come out of a place of lack. I feel I'm hearing some of you getting it out the mud. You're at a place where you are, building something for yourself, that you're feeling better about yourself. I feel that a lot of things that were triggered from this connection were things you had to heal from. And eventually, when I think a lot of you had to learn lessons, and instead of taking that fragmented love that you were being reflected back from this person, you've healed from that, and you've ascended and evolved, and are now coming out of any kind of place of lack or feeling unworthy. I feel that your self-esteem has actually gotten a lot better, and I think things in life are starting to really come together for you. Now, for your person, they have health in reverse and great fortune in reverse. And I just heard reversal of fortune. And I'm also hearing energetic exchange. I feel there's been a huge turnaround here. I think during the time that this person was reflecting certain wounds of their own to you, instead of reflecting back the love that you were giving to them, I think during that time, this person might have been on top of the world. I think during that time, based on cards I'm seeing here, because we do have this King of Wands coming out, I think this person was on top of the world at one point and was getting a lot of maybe attention or admiration from people, and that this person was feeling a lot like, they were on top of things, and with you being reflected back that partial energy, that not the full love you were showing or willing to show, or the full love that you knew this connection had the potential for, perhaps you didn't seem like you're on top of the world, but now there seems to have been, I'm hearing an exchange of energy where this person is at a place where they're not so on top of the world anymore. Some of them I feel with health in reverse, yes, it's true. Some of them could very well be dealing with some kind of sickness or illness, but for some of you, I'm hearing that it's just simply they're not feeling too good about themselves these days. Also, for some of them, they could be dealing with somebody else in their life who they're connected to who's dealing with some serious health issues. With great fortune in reverse, I'm hearing things didn't play out as they intended. There's some things that I feel they thought were going to develop in a different manner. I think they had the intentions or were expecting some things to come about that never did, and there's been some loss. And for some of you, it's not that there was even loss. For some of you, there is loss. But for some of you, it's not loss. It's just things didn't play out. Like say, okay, I'm building this business and I'm putting together this project with a friend and we're going to start a business, and it just never happened. So it's not that they actually lost something. It's just something never happened. Something never came together, but that greatly cost them because they were counting on it. Something to that extent. For some of you, though, it was a loss. There's something happened. Maybe if they are sick or ill, there's clearly when people are sick and ill, it's not so easy to work and make money and have things, but they're not so on top of the world now. Yes. Now, as far as the energies connecting you two, I was surprised to see how many jumped out. We have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, reverse, Yin Yang, reverse, Angel of Love, reverse, Victory, reverse, and Community, reversed. I just also have to tell you, because I couldn't help but notice, this is how I know this is so twin flame, aside from the Lover and the Mirror. You have yin yang. Look at me making a big old mess on board. Yin yang and yin yang coming out twice, both in reverse. So aside from the lover in the mirror, look at these two yin yangs, both times coming out reverse. I feel this is telling me, yeah, this is your counterpart, but it just didn't manage to come together for some reason. I'm not saying it never will, but perhaps in the future. But at this time and after the things that have taken place, it looks like it was not able to come together. But that doesn't mean that the contract or the lessons that were supposed to be learned, evolved, or experienced through didn't happen. It doesn't mean the connection is gone. It also doesn't mean that it won't happen in the future. I'm also seeing, okay, so but this is telling me with Archangel Michael, Yin Yang, Victory, Community, and Angel of Love in reverse. Ooh. With this Fish Chakra, Archangel Gabriel, that's a throat chakra. There's a lot of things that there was a blockage in communication. There was a blockage in communication. Things definitely didn't come together. Things were very off balance. Things were not done fairly. There was people from the community and friends that got involved, that got in the way, that stopped this from coming together. There was people who did not want you to come together. There was people who in your community or friends, on either side, that purposely came together and blocked things that tried to stop you guys from coming together. There was a lot of interference here. I'm hearing that was a part of the lesson and the test. There's a lot of things that were left unsaid. There was a lot of pain and a lot of heartbreak at some point behind this, because there was a lot of love that was meant to be given that never got to be given on both sides. Both of you know who each other is, who you are to each other. Whether you've ever come out and said it, that this person knows too. They know who you are to them. They may have never acted like it, they may have never said it, but they're aware. I promise you they're aware. The cards I'm seeing here, they're very aware. It feels to me with the moon in this mirror and the fire ant and the community in reverse, this person was really, they weren't operating from a heart space. They were still very much, somebody who hadn't done too much shadow work. They were still very much operating from their shadow and their ego, of a place of worry about what other people thought and kind of like following the crowd, but not wanting to be told what to do. Also, for the energies connecting you guys, we have, Three of Swords, Justice, King of Wands. These are interesting. Two of Cups reverse, Four of Swords reverse, and the Star. This was such a key, I'm seeing that this was such a key part of your soul's development for you, for your ascension. With this Three of Swords, this is also what made me think you guys are not in contact. With this Three of Swords, we have an airplane, like leaving. Somebody left the situation. So, I feel that at one point there was so much pain here that you felt you had to get away from this person. Also coming out here, this 11 would be normally the Justice card, but what's interesting is we have the Strength card. The image for the Strength, the girl in the lion, but instead of looking inside the lion, she's loving the lion. So what this is telling me is that, while this person was out being this King of Wands, and notice this King of Wands, he's right here alone, but there's a community of people around looking at him, admiring him. While this person was worried about being admired, looked at, I'm hearing, big man on campus, talk of the town, getting their ego stroked in one way or another, especially, and then the Two of Cups. Yeah, this person, they didn't come together with you because they were too busy worrying about being out. It feels like just being out in the community or out in a crowd, a group, a community. And this forced you into having to do a lot of integration and a lot of healing. So not only did you find the spiritual strength you needed and accept being alone and going within, but you had to leave the situation and get away from it because of the amount of heartache it caused, because of you not being in denial of the truth of this connection. This person was like straight in denial. It's like they knew what it was, but it's like they refused to face it, to admit it, to experience it almost. And so finally, it caused you to have to, after feeling very alone and isolated, you healed. And this is one of the most beautiful star cards. You elevated, and it brought and aligned you right to your North Node. You going through this hurt and this pain, this experience, was such a pivotal point for you, I'm hearing from Spirit, that it brought you right to your North Node. It gave you the most truest understanding of yourself. It elevated you. You ascended. You ascended. I almost feel that you've ascended past the twin flame connection. I almost feel like it's for you. I think that it's to a point where it's not something that maybe haunts you anymore, I'm hearing. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get now into what their thoughts and feelings were the last time they saw you. So this is from the card seemed pretty interesting. So pile 1. The last time they saw you, this person was thinking about a secret they were keeping from you. This person was wondering if you knew. This person was thinking about how deeply intuitive you are. This person knows you're intuitive. This person was wondering if you knew they betrayed you. This person was wondering how you got out of being stuck in your head. This person was feeling like they weren't strong enough to tell you the truth. This person was feeling like there was something they should have done in moderation. This person was, I'm going to start channeling a lot right now, so if I start looking all over the place, I hope it's not distracting, but I do this when I channel, and you can tell I'm rocking. When I start channeling hard, I start rocking, so I hope it doesn't distract anyone, but here we go. So this person was thinking about something they wish they would have done in moderation and not so much of. This person was thinking about stuff that they did. There are some things they did in the dark, and they wish they had done it in moderation. And I believe this isn't pertaining to you. This person is wondering if you know, how much you know about what they were doing and what they were involved in. This person has wished they hadn't committed or signed themselves up. Ooh, signed themselves up. So I guess they signed themselves up for something or committed to something and they wish they hadn't done it. This person was thinking, for some of you, this will be that they were possibly talking to 1 or 2 other people and they were wishing that they had not committed to those people because they were thinking about how when they saw you, they thought they realized just how equally yoked you guys are, how beautiful you guys would be as a couple, and how unfairly they've treated you. This person was thinking about karma. Karma, they know karma they were about to receive or that they had started to receive, and they finally understood that things that were happening in their life was karma. At first they didn't understand why certain things were going wrong in their life. They didn't know why these things were happening to them. They just thought they were going through bad luck, and then they realized it was karma. They became fully aware of what they had put you through. This person was thinking about how, this is interesting. What's that word? Come back to me, Spirit. Oh, there's a certain specific word and it just left the tip of my tongue. Hold on. If I hold it with my right hand, hold on. Not unorthodox. Okay, it'll come to me in a minute. I know the word I'm trying to say, but about how this connection isn't very ordinary. There's something very outside the box about your guys' connection, but it just works. They're wondering, they were thinking if you knew they had been watching. This person used to spy on you a lot. This person I feel they used to not, what it's looking like is they wouldn't talk to you, but they would watch you and spy on you because they would feel your energy so tough that they thought they would feel your energy so tough, they thought you were spying on them. So they started spying on you, but not because they did at first didn't understand the nature of this connection. This person is wondering if you would still talk to them if you knew everything. This person did something. This person was very off balance. This person was abusing something. Interesting. This person was abusing something. For some of you, it could be some kind of a substance or drinking. And what I heard the word abusing, but it could simply just be there was something they were not doing in moderation. And then that could have to do with just being around certain people. It could have to do with maybe some of them could have had, sex addictions. things of that nature. Pills, drinks, alcohol, spending money. There's something they did, and they did that with multiple people that they were involved with, and they were wondering if you knew. They felt they hadn't been strong enough to quit doing that. This person realized how much they did feel for you. Seeing you and being around you, they couldn't deny it. They felt like the divine brought you in their life for a reason. And then it's like they had a realization, like they always knew. Then they wonder why they didn't just like admit it. This person felt you were keeping something from them. This person felt they had betrayed you. They knew they had betrayed you. This person wondered if this person had also received some kind of betrayal from people, and they wondered if you knew about it. This person also realized that was part of their karma. This person realized that they might have ruined this whole connection completely. This person realized that they felt like you weren't stuck on them anymore. I'm also seeing here Two of Swords reversed, Five of Wands reversed, and Page of Coins. This person felt like they had you stuck and somehow you got unstuck by finding balance. They were wondering how you were able to find balance to get yourself unstuck and to hold yourself down, to stand yourself up. This person realized you were no longer willing to feel like you were in competition for their time or energy, and that you wouldn't fight for them. This person realized that you are not a snake, that you weren't somebody they had to be worried about. This person realized they offered you too little too late. This person realized you were able to raise out of some trap. For some of you, it feels like there was a trap that might have been set for you. I don't know if it was by this person or if this person was just aware of it, but that somehow you raised yourself up out of it with no help from anyone. This person realized how unfairly things went and how unfairly they treated you. Like they gave, how little they gave to you. Too little, too late. I keep hearing that. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. This person realized that you waited around for this connection to happen for a long time, even though it hurt, and that you're no longer willing to wait anymore. This person felt bad. This person felt like you didn't deserve that. Wow. Very intense. So that was what their thoughts and feelings were. This is definitely a twin flame connection. This person at this present, and this was at the last time they saw you. For some of you, it's been a while since the last time you saw this person, I feel in the cards, but this airplane coming out just feels like this is something that you've traveled away from, this person. But this is the thoughts and feelings from the last time they saw you. For some of you, it might not have been that long ago. But this person now, I know, this was the last time they saw you, but this is, I'm being told this is you at present with this Star card. Somebody who's done a lot of healing and really even more so awakened to the truth of who you are, and this person is aware of that. Whether you've talked to them or seen them anytime recently, this person is aware that you've ascended way past where you were the last time they saw you. Okay, so that is what I have for you, pile 1. I am going to go ahead and take it to pile 2. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. Oops, I always do that. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the Labradorite heart, pile 2, this is your reading. The last time they saw you, their thoughts and their feelings. So let's get right into it, pile 2. So just to explain a little bit. Click in here. Okay. So over here, I pulled cards to give me what your energy is for you. Over here, I pulled cards to give me energy for what your person is. Remember, energy is very fluid, so the roles can be swapped, so just place it where it fits. I also asked the cards to give me the energy surrounding your connection. And then down here I asked what was their thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let me place this down for a second. So let's start with your energy. Remember, it can't be swapped. So I have to say, as I was laying these cards out, I kept getting, and this is going to sound so weird, please don't judge me, but the cards I was pulling, like throughout this whole, as I was just putting them down, there's just like these Jesus vibes. And I know this probably sounds like so weird. Please don't believe me. But, and I'm not that there's anything wrong with that. I think it's beautiful. I think it's like fascinating, but I know not everybody subscribes to that. So, and that is totally okay. All are always welcome here. All. So if you want to replace the word, you know, Jesus with a savior, but there's something very much of somebody here has a big purpose. I'll put it to you like that. Big purpose, very special, highly evolved energy, very much like it's feeling really like savior. Like somebody here has a really, we'll just say, high calling. I'll put it to you like that. But there was just all these things that kept reminding me of like the savior, like Jesus, like Christ, like I don't know. Anyways, let me get into it and explain it a little bit more. So I hope I didn't lose too many of you there. So we have coming out for your energy, the eternal child, the judge, and the desert in reverse. Powerful. That is powerful. So, yeah. This is giving me that there's, and you know, the eternal child is really, it's giving the feeling of, you know, like the Son, the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. Oh my God. Especially with the judge coming out, it's giving like, you know, I don't know, I just keep hearing like the resurrection, redemption. These are just things that are being channeled. The desert in reverse, it's giving like somebody who leaves none behind, you know, like the shepherd, like going for the flock of sheep. Like if there's 99 and only one is gone, we'll still go for that last one that's lost, you know, out in the desert. Like look at that hand reaching for the help. The desert in reverse. This is somebody who is not a lost soul. You're somebody who is not a lost soul. You are somebody who has good and wise judgment. Good and wise judgment and discernment. You are somebody though who is, I'm hearing like forever young. There is something truly pure in your energy. Very nice. Very nice. Also for you, we're getting more of that Jesus. Here we have the fish, the otter, and the rabbit in reverse. And it's telling me that you're somebody who goes with the flow. The otter, there's like a playful, childlike playfulness to you. Rabbit in reverse, but you're also very wise. You're not rigid. You're somebody who makes keen and wise decisions. You've learned some valuable lessons in life. I'll say it to you like that, which has made you all the wiser. So it's really interesting. This is reminding me of a certain energy I had in the last reading I did. I forget exactly which pile it was, but there's a specific, you hold a specific wisdom and knowledge and discernment, but there's still this purity you have that gives you like this, that's like almost like gives you like a childlike innocence or childlike wonder, something almost surreal. I feel you're in touch with higher realms that don't make sense in this plane of existence to most. I feel that having this certain knowledge and wisdom and connection to higher realms, it's things you might be someone who's able to talk about things that other people don't really exactly understand, things that other people think are surreal or don't exist, but you have full well knowledge and connection to them. Very interesting, very highly evolved, very spiritual. Okay, now a little bit, let me go into your person. We have the seed and the prayer and the eagle in reverse. Very interesting. Oh, with the seed and the prayer, I'm hearing you're everything this person has ever wanted from the beginning, from the first time they saw you. Interesting. It's interesting the way the channel I'm getting off of those cards that with the prayer, do you see the hand reaching out? You're everything this person wanted from the beginning, from the first time they saw you. However, with the eagle in reverse, this person has, I heard had a fall from grace. Very interesting. That might not be for everyone. But I'm also hearing that this person didn't know how to go after what they wanted. This person knew what they wanted. You're everything they ever wanted. From the first time they saw you, from the very beginning. But This person didn't really know how to go after what they wanted. This person doesn't know how to get what they wanted. I guess that would be and pertains to the connection with you, and I feel other things going on in their life. Okay, so let's continue going with you. We also have distance and thoughts in reverse. Right now, you could be somebody who's done some traveling recently. Doesn't have to be that, but I'm feeling that this is telling me that you might be somewhat distant from this person at this time. It doesn't necessarily have to be no contact. Could be, but it could more be that there's just distance between you guys. You know, you could be living in the same house as someone and there can be distance between you. And I think everyone knows what I mean when I say that. So there's just something right now where there's space between you two. I feel things aren't what they used to be. I feel that things have changed. I feel that with thoughts in reverse, you don't think of this person the same that you used to, or they're not on your mind as much perhaps as they used to be. It could be that you try not to think about this person anymore, or it could just be that you don't think of them the same, or it could be that you're distant from this person at this time because you have other things on your mind. There's other things that are occupying your life that you're more focused on at this time, that you can't give this person the time and attention that you used to, okay? Also coming out for them, we have wealthy man and change. So, and wealthy man is in reverse, and change. Now, this person doesn't necessarily have to be a man. This is not gender specific, so this could be a male or a female, but what this is telling me is that this person is facing some changes in their life at this time. They could even be changing job, residence, or it could just be their whole life is changing. The way they think is changing. The way they think of this connection is changing. The way they connect with you is changing, or they're wishing things would change for the better, or they're wondering how things changed so much. With the wealthy man in reverse, like I said, this could be a man or a woman. It could be that this person, I heard wishes they had more to give you. I don't know, that's really interesting. Might not be for everyone. I'm hearing that this person is dealing with possibly some self-esteem issues, feeling like they're not enough. Okay? Also for them, we have coming out water sign, manifest, reverse, and patience. Now, this doesn't mean they have to be a water sign. It's possible they could be. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they don't have to. What I'm channeling off of this water, manifest in reverse and patience, is this person is heavily in their feelings at this time. This person is heavily in their feelings because they're having a hard time. Yeah, so especially with that wealthy man in reverse, like I said, man or woman, it's that this person's heavily in their feelings, and I feel maybe having some self-esteem or possibly even worth issues due to the fact that they're having a hard time making things happen or having a hard time manifesting. Things are taking longer than they expected to happen for them, and they're hoping that you will have patience with them because I feel they're really I think they're deeply in their feelings, not just for you, but about what's going on in their life, and feeling why they're having heavy in their feelings about, why not being able to make things happen that they wanted to happen, or not knowing how to go after the things they want. Now, in the energy connecting you two, we have door to spirit in reverse and door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. Very interesting here. Very interesting. And I have to say that in both of these doors, there is a dove leading the way in reverse. And let me tell you what I'm feeling this is meaning. What I'm seeing with these two doors right next to each other is both of you seem to be being led, or at some point, maybe even in the past, if this isn't present, both of you are being led or were led into different directions. Something was pulling you two going different ways. Maybe not necessarily completely opposing each other or completely on the opposite direction, but it just might be your paths might be similar or even somewhat close, but not together, right? So it feels like, and Spirit was guiding this. I feel that there's a reason. Maybe you guys might, for some of you, I feel you guys could possibly come together in the future, but you had to be taken, there's a reason you guys there had to be space between you guys. Yeah, and I'll explain why, because I'm starting to see it right here in this card, the next couple cards. And yeah, so, you guys had to go down different paths there was a different, you guys have, and this doesn't mean you can't come together in the future, because some of you might, some of you might not, but it's just you guys have different callings. How's that? Like I said, I kept getting this savior healing, really highly evolved energy on your side, you know, and I feel that that's because the reason, you know, you had to be possibly separated from this person because you are answering a call. I'll say it like that. It's kind of what it feels like. So also coming out for the energy of your guys is like connecting you. It's showing me the Ace of Pentacles, the World, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. And I just have to say, on this Ace of Pentacles, we have the Staff of Hermes, the Caduceus. Also, some of you might be very familiar with this because it looks like the symbol that you see in medical establishments. It's a symbol of healing, like a healer or a savior. Ace of Pentacles, the beginning. Somebody's answering a call. Then we have the Ace going to the World, the last card, the beginning to the end, the Alpha to the Omega. You see all this, then you see all this Jesus stuff coming through. Oh my God, who are you? Pile 2. Oh my goodness. Like, I just like, it's like kind of shocking me, like all this. It's just a very unique energy. Lot of real healer vibes coming through here, especially with this Caduceus. And then on this World card, it's, you know, there's these angels holding up the world. You know, this is like the healing, and it's the ending. It's like the healer coming at the end of the world. It's just, it's wild. Who are you? You know you're someone important, Pile 2. Let me find out. Okay, so let me keep going. And then with this Queen of Wands, she's in, business attire. This is about your business. This is, and whether the Queen of Wands, this isn't gender specific. This is more telling, it's about the energy. So like you could be male or female. This is telling me there's a magnetism in you. You're meant to draw people towards you because they're meant to come in contact with you, because of what you're meant to do. The Ace of Wands coming in reverse is, that's what I feel like it's telling me that's why something can't be happening or beginning here, at least at this time, especially with the Patience card coming out, is one of the two of you, wherever this energy falls, but I really feel like it's for you, Pile 2, is that you have a calling that needed to be answered. So maybe things had to be drawn, you two had to be pulled into separate directions so that you could continue or finish going through certain spiritual upgrades and activations, and to be completely fully awakened to the truth of who you are and awakened to what it is you are here to do. Okay? I know this is starting to get a bit specific. If none of this is resonating, please feel free to pick another pile, but this is a powerful energy. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into, I just got drawn back to this Ace of Wands in reverse, and it's like showing like the dawn of a new day. It's like, it's in reverse. It's like, and then the 2 hands also, they're wanting me to go back to this. With you at the desert in reverse and the prayer up here. See how the hand is reaching out and this way the hand's reaching down? It's like this person feels like they're in desperate need of they know, it's like this person knows there's something very special about you. This person feels like they need you. They need your energy, they need your love, they want your help, they're reaching for you. They know that you would be able to help them, but it's like they don't, with that ego, they just don't know how to go after what they want. They might not understand that Spirit has put some kind of distance between the two of you because you have a specific calling that you have and parts of yourself that needed to be awoken to, which is why things might have either had to end or space needed to be between you guys, which is why I think this person might feel like there's no more passion there, but it's not that. I feel it's that there's more work that you're doing on yourself and your life's work that is more prevalent or more important or more the center of your attention and focus in life at this time, and it can't be this connection, or maybe it's not meant to be this connection, but for some of you, I guess it could be. It just might be in the future because of other things going on right now. Okay, so the last time they saw you, their thoughts and feelings. Okay, ready? I'm gonna start channeling now. I mean, I've been channeling up here, but I just normally knock this out like, okay, let's get into it. Okay, so the last time they saw you, this person felt so happy with you. This person thought about how happy you make them, how much you're everything they've wanted, how beautiful you are, man or woman. They thought about, this person just felt so happy being around you. They love your energy. They thought about they just thought, they think of you as light, as brightness. They love everything about you. This person thought they wanted to give, how much they wanted to give to you. They wanted to be able to give to this connection. They wanted things to start. This person felt like, I think this person deals with some self-esteem issues. This person wondered if you were still attracted to them. This person thought like, this person, it's like, I feel like this person goes through a lot in their head, like they hold themselves back because they're not sure if they should, they're afraid to come off as trying to be controlling. Like they don't want to overstep a boundary. I'm hearing here with this Emperor in reverse. It's like this person felt like they didn't want to overstep a boundary with you. But they wanted to give to you, but they didn't sure. It's like this person has little things they have to work out. And it's almost like little neuroses in their mind that they have to work out. It's like, I want to give to them, but I don't want to overstep a boundary. I don't want them to think I'm being smothering. This person felt like they wondered if you were bored being around them. They wondered if they needed to have more to give to you, or if you would be willing to have an equal give and take with them. Like if this person thinks you're a very fair, they love how you're very fair and balanced, and they wanted to be able to have more to offer to you. This person thinks you're their soulmate. This person loves how the childlike energy, they love that about you. They're so drawn to it. This person felt like you might have been bored being around them, and they wondered if that was, it's like they felt like there had been a change between you two, and they felt like maybe you weren't interested in them anymore, and they wondered if maybe somebody else had caught your interest, and that if you were more interested in someone else or already connecting with somebody else. This person was hoping it wasn't over because they felt like they noticed there was a change between the two of you two. This person felt like maybe you didn't want to hang out anymore. But they felt like they were, the first card coming out for their thoughts and feelings is the Sun. They think everything of you. They think the world of you. The Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. This person thinks the world of you and wants to start something with you, wants to have something real with you. Thinks you are everything they've ever wanted and that you would make them so happy. But they know you don't want to be controlled or tamed, I'm hearing. And they wonder if you're attracted to them. This person wonders if they did enough. This person is hoping it wasn't over. This person was hoping you wouldn't hurt them. This person had a lot of this person is very mentally conflicted about what to do next. Yeah, this eagle coming out in reverse up here explains it all. This person doesn't know how to go after what they want, and I think that stems from some childhood wounds. Yeah, but with the Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups and Two of Cups, you are this person's wish fulfillment. You are everything they would want. They just are mentally conflicted about going after it. Ten of Wands. It's like this person's burdened by the thought of like, they feel like would they be burdening you if they were to like make an offer. This person, it's a lot of, I feel like in this person's life contract, part of their thing is maybe the way their mind is wired. It's like it's almost like they self-sabotage. This person feels like they self-sabotage, and which is why they don't know how to go after what they want. Which is why they are probably having troubles manifesting that their own certain things and lessons and contracts they signed up to experience and work through in this life has a lot to do with things mentally, I feel. It's like this person doesn't know how to go after it. This person doesn't want to burden you, but they know that you are their wish fulfillment and everything they want, and they feel like you guys would be great together. But in this Two of Cups, notice there's one dragon. It's like they don't know how to bring themselves or you into the equation together, and they're just very mentally conflicted about it. And I can't help but notice too also on this Five of Swords. It's two dragons driving one dragon up here, which is making me feel like this is stemming from childhood, almost like two parents that got into their head, and as they've grown up, it's given them this mental issues or maybe shadow work that needs to be done so they can realize why it is what it is that holds them back and why they self-sabotage. But this person thinks the world of you. They love your energy. They love everything about you. You're everything they want. You are their wish fulfillment, but they just burden themselves and self-sabotage themselves and didn't know how to go after it. They didn't want to come off as controlling or overstepping a boundary. But they love just everything about you. They love that you're balanced. They love that your energy is like magical. I heard magical. It's like magical. Being with them, they feel like they feel like their inner child is safe. So that was their thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. I hope this resonated. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 3. I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. Oops. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the Amethyst Heart, pile 3, this is your reading. The last time they saw you, thoughts and feelings. So I am going to go ahead and explain how I pulled these cards. Over here, I have cards representing your energy. Over here, I have cards representing your person's energy. Now, remember, energy is very fluid, so these roles can be swapped, so just place it where it fits. Right here in the middle, I have the energies surrounding your connection. And then down here, I have their thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me put this down for a second. Okay, so for you, we have the Hunter, the Mother, and the Forest. Let me show you right here. The Hunter, the Mother, and the Forest. Which is telling me that you are focused, creative, and you are like adventure, or you're looking to bring adventure back into your life. You probably have a very strong connection to nature. You might even like hiking. Also, I'm seeing for you, we also have the Vulture, the Crocodile, both in reverse, the Vulture and the Crocodile in reverse, and the Swan, beautiful, which is telling me that you don't want to be preyed on, you don't want to be abused, you don't hide things, and you don't like things being hidden from you. You are looking for somebody who can reflect that back to you, who can reflect back to you what you give. You are looking for somebody who is your equal. Very nice. For your person, we have Alethea and the Ring, which is telling me that this is somebody who values truth. This is somebody who is looking for a true connection and a real connection. We also have Cobra and the Cosmic Egg in reverse. And let me tell you what I'm channeling from this. This is somebody who is not quick to let anybody in. This person doesn't let just anybody in. This person is very protective of what they have. This person will defend themselves, and this person also might even be possessive over their belongings for some of you. That might not be for all of you, but this is somebody who is definitely hold on to what they have and take things very seriously and is looking for a real and true connection. I am hearing for 1 or 2 of you, might not be for all of you, with the Ring, this person, it could be either yes, that they're looking for a true connection because they're looking for marriage. For some of you, it could possibly be this person is married, but I don't feel that will be for all of you. Actually, I feel this is more talking about this person values true connection. But for some of you, it very well could be that this person is already married. I just have to say that. But for most of you, it's that this person is looking for true and a real connection and is very protective and guarded over what they have and who they let in. Okay? Also coming out for you, we have Official Person, Real Deal, Holyfield. I'm hearing you are the real deal. You are not faking it about who you are and what you want and the connection that you are looking for. Also coming out for you, we have Moving in reverse, Air Sign in reverse, Give It Time in reverse, Open Up Your Heart in reverse, and Liar upright. Now, this is not meaning you're a liar at all, by any means necessary. Actually, what I'm channeling from this is, okay, yeah, is that this is what I'm hearing, is that you don't want to move on from this connection, but there's a lot of things that you feel need to be said that haven't been said. I feel like you're tired of waiting for things to be said, and you don't want this to be over or closed out, but that you feel like that with the Liar card representing that you feel like that something, either that you gave off the wrong impression, or that you you haven't expressed openly and honestly how you truly feel or what you really think of this person. Maybe you haven't expressed, haven't came out and told this person that you have feelings, or how you really feel about them, or how you feel about something that's happened. But that's what I'm getting with Liar. Not that you're a liar, but that there's something you haven't come out and openly said. Like maybe they did something you didn't like and you didn't say it yet. You didn't tell this person yet. Like you haven't been honest about how you felt about a certain situation that happened, or that you have feelings and you haven't expressed them yet. That's what I'm more channeling off of this. Okay, and for this person we have message and they'll be back. And look at that envelope in the middle of that, they'll be back. I'm hearing that this person has something they need to tell you. This person is, if you guys, I don't necessarily feel that this is a no contact, but it could be. But it could more, for some of you, it could be that if this is no contact, this means this person is going to be reaching out soon, or they really want to. They have something they really want to say to you. There's something they really want to express to you, and I feel that they are planning on doing so. For others of you, if you guys are in contact, it's that this person has something they need to say. There's something they want to express, or things they want to talk about that they feel they need to be talked about. And I kind of been feeling that on both ends. Okay, now as for the energies connecting you, these all kind of jumped out together, which normally tell a storyline. We have anxiety upright, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael reverse, happy family reverse, the world reverse, and the thinking woman. So with this thinking woman and anxiety upright, this is telling me one, if not both of you, are overthinking this situation. Neither one of you want this to be over, but you're afraid, like you're both afraid this won't go the way it is planned. And it feels like, it's almost been like both of you are worried about how the other person feels or thinks, or what's going to happen next. And that there's a lot of overthinking happening here. Maybe there's somebody, like if on either one side or both sides even, it feels like you guys, somebody's either held back on saying how they truly feel or expressing how they felt about a certain situation, and now one or both sides have been really overthinking it, and there just feels like there's almost a feeling like there's a conversation that needs to be had. It's a big feeling like there's a conversation that needs to be had. There's something that's left unfinished business, something that's left unsaid, or something that needs to be addressed. Also coming right here, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Devil reversed, ooh, the Four of Wands upright, and the Magician upright. Okay, so yeah, it feels like that both of you are tired of holding back on seeing what really needs to be said. You both are afraid of this turning into something toxic, maybe because of things that have happened in the past. But both of you see that the other person has a lot of potential and want to work on this. And it feels like both of you are willing to work on this and enjoy being with each other, which is nice. I also have to say with, even it is the Devil in reverse, so it's not bad, but coming out with the Magician, and I feel it up here too. This won't be for all of you. Now, I just want to express this. This will be probably only for one specific person watching. So I want a lot of you to dismiss what I'm about to say, but for the one person who it is, I think you'll know or have suspected it. This person might be an occultist. Your person might be an occultist. I couldn't help, there's something in this, when I looked at this card, I was feeling the feeling of, it's not that this person is doing any kind of, and this is not a bad thing, and I don't feel that this person, it could just mean they have hidden beliefs or practices. Okay, occultist doesn't necessarily have to mean like, oh, this is a dark magician or something. Like a lot of people like to, their mind. When people don't know things or don't understand things, they tend to assume and, pull things out of the air about this is what it means and it's bad, but it's not. This person just might have certain beliefs or practices or what they like to study or learn that they keep hidden from other people. I'm feeling that here, or possibly even that they do practice some kind of have some kind of a spiritual practice that they do that they don't openly talk about or share. And if it is magic, it's like I almost feel like there is some kind of magic around this person. It's this cosmic egg and this cobra. It's almost like a protection magic where it's harder to tap into their energy. Because I'm noticing a bunch of cards come out for you, but only like one would come out for them, one would come out for them, making it harder to pull on their energy. And it doesn't mean that they've done any kind of bad magic. Actually, I think it's quite a smart thing to do, to put some protection magic over yourself. Just in the way the world is these days, why not? Yeah, better too than not, in my opinion, honestly. And that could sometimes even just be a prayer of protection, placing that over your life, you know. Yeah. So I wanted to also include that. So now let's get into their thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. Okay, here we go. Start this channel right here. This person felt a little stuck. There was something that they felt like wasn't being addressed properly. They felt like there's something unconventional about your guys' connection, but it's not a bad thing. They just felt like there's something that needs to be cut out in order for you guys to continue to move forward, because this person thinks you have a lot. This person feels that you felt that you have a lot of potential. They feel that you're a loyal person and they like that. This person wonders if you keep secrets from them, because there is something that they do kind of keep secret from you. This person has a high intuition and they know you do too. This person, if you didn't know, this person also has some, almost like, that's why I'm also feeling like a little bit of occultist here, is this person has something almost, I feel like, some higher mind skill set, and I feel that they see that in you, and they know you're very intuitive, and they know you sense certain things about them, and they know you can sense certain things about them, and it's almost like I feel like they hold back because they're not sure how to come out and open up about certain parts of their life. This person feels like there was a certain judgment call or decision that needed to be made on what they wanted to do next, and they wondered if you were judging them because of how certain things were going or not going, or happening or not happening. It's weird. Also, this person was enjoying themselves. This person enjoys their time with you. You do make them happy. They have fun with you. This person feels like they want to give more to you. Okay, so that's what it is. This person has made a final decision or judgment call that they do want to give more to you because they enjoy their time with you. They feel like they might even owe you an apology because they feel like they might have held back for too long on letting you in. This person hopes that by their holding back a little bit from letting you in, that it hasn't affected the way you feel about them or want to give to them. This person feels like sometimes they don't show you how much they value you or how much they're worth, and that they felt like they should give more and show you how much they value you, because they do value you. They want to give more to you. They want to start giving more to you, more feelings, more time, more energy, more resources. This person feels like you are a great investment, and they feel like they feel like they might have held back for too long. Yeah, because this person feels like they know you're worthy of being treated like being given to and nurtured more, and that they feel like they owe you that. They feel you deserve that. They feel like they hope they hadn't wait too long, because this person is nervous that I feel like this person's was originally nervous that things would turn around, because they're very protective about who they let in, and they were afraid that if things went good, it's almost like the feeling of, but if things go good, then they can fall apart, and if they don't go good, then I don't have to worry about them falling apart. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that made any sense, but and this person was afraid they would end up taking a loss, and I think like they had a lot on their mind that they needed to maybe get some good night's sleep or sleep on. But I don't think what it was necessarily about you. It almost feels like they were preoccupied with other things on their mind for a while, and that's why maybe they were holding back and not sure about letting you in. But now they see that you are a great investment, and they made a final judgment call. Like they made a final decision that they want to give more to you, emotionally and energetically and mentally and physically, and they're hoping it's not too late, and they hope that they didn't make you feel like they weren't trying to make you feel like you weren't worthy if they did hold back for too long, and they're hoping that things haven't turned around, and they want to speak to you, and they will be back. They are coming back to speak to you. And they're hoping you'll be open and honest with them too about what you feel and what you want. Okay? Now I know this is specific. I feel some of you who came to this pile might need to go to a different pile because there are some specifics in here. But I hope that this made sense. Yeah, they like you. They care for you. It feels like they want to take it to the next level, and they just haven't expressed that yet. So that's what I have for you today, pile 3. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 4. I hope you feel called to like and subscribe.
Love you. Bye.
Oop, how do I always do that? Hi, pile 4. Oops, sorry. If you chose the Tiger's Eye Egg, pile 4, this is your reading, the last time they saw you, thoughts and feelings. Okay, pile 4, so you got the most, how do I say this, unique pile out of all of them, because this reading just took a total turnaround. And I just heard it also clearly as I laid the cards out. So some of you might need to go to a different pile because as I laid these cards out, Spirit made it very clear to me, this is about a new connection. And I was like, well, okay, that's a little weird because how is this, the last time they saw you then? So for those of you who chose this pile 4, I don't know who you were necessarily coming to find out about, but Spirit is wanting me to read to you about somebody coming in. Okay, and so that's exactly what I'm going to do. And so as I start to read these energies, because as I did this, I put I pulled cards on your energy and your person's energy, the energy around your connection. And then normally down here, in all the other piles, I put, what their thoughts and feelings were the last time they saw you. And as I was laying these cards out, Spirit very clearly made it very clear to me that this is somebody coming in. So I then asked here what this person's thoughts and feelings are going to be for you. So for a lot of you, whoever you were originally coming for, you can go to another pile. For some of you, I think it might be pile 1. Not necessarily, doesn't have to be though. But this is going to be for, I guess Spirit is saying, whether you're in contact with the person or not that you were originally come here for, if this is your pile, this is about somebody who's coming in. So this pile isn't necessarily somebody that, their thoughts and feelings the last time they saw you. This is basically a new connection coming in, okay? So I just have to forewarn you, that's what this has turned into, but it's a great energy. For whoever this is, your pile, and you'll know when I start reading the energy, if this is explaining you when I read your energy, then you'll know this is for you, and if it resonates. And congratulations, because I love this. I love this. God, I hope this is me. Okay, so let me go ahead and get right into it. I guess this isn't, the last time they saw you, their thoughts and feelings. This is somebody new coming in. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so coming out for you, we have the Shaman. And, I want to say, when you read it in the book, which I know what a shaman is, and I'm sure you do too, but when Spirit tells me to step, I step, because when Spirit tells me to do something I usually regret it. But for whatever reason, Spirit told me to read from the book about the shaman, and I just have to say, it says, the fearless student and practitioner. And that doesn't mean necessarily that you are a practitioner, but this is telling me that you are somebody who's, we'll say, well-versed, experienced, whether that just be spiritually or in life. You've learned some valuable lessons, and you have, I think, some kind of a valuable skill set or abilities that you have become very skilled at, very talented, and you have a lot to offer, okay? Also coming out for you, we have the Starfish in reverse and the Horse, which is telling me that you are very resilient but tired of having to be so. You've bounced back time and time again, and every time a little stronger and a little better, and a lot stronger, a lot better, a lot wiser, but that you want to come out of, you don't want to have to bounce back anymore. You're tired of having to be reborn of the ashes. And that you're ready to move forward as the horse. You're ready to move forward with your life. You're ready for your freedom and your independence, and to take all that you've learned, experienced, and mastered, and to move forward with your life with that. Okay, very, very nice. Also coming out for you, we have message of concern, and instantly I'm channeling. It's not that you've got some kind of bad news recently. I mean, I suppose some of you could have, but really what I'm channeling from that more is that you're now been deeply more focused on the direction of you're taking your life, your next moves, your next step, where you're going. Okay, now let's get into your person. We have the vow. Beautiful. And the octopus and the phoenix. Love it. Love it. And Spirit also told me, while I understand the vow, I have my own, intuitive channeling. Spirit, I just do as Spirit tells me. They told me to go ahead and read what the vow said. Okay? So, for the vow, it says, bearing witness to the shift towards destiny. Okay? So this is the person coming in. Bearing witness to the shift towards destiny. And with the octopus and the phoenix lets me know that this is somebody who's probably, I would say, pretty equally yoked to you. This is somebody who has gone through their own spiritual awakenings already as well. This is somebody who has been born again over and over too, from the ashes, and learned lessons and had their life experiences and has come to spiritual awakening. This is somebody who, with the octopus, it has a high emotional intelligence, has depth. They understand the depths. They can dive deep into the depths with you. Okay? And I feel I can almost hear somebody saying, like, yeah, this sounds too good to be true. Yeah, I think from a lot of our experiences it would feel that way, but perhaps since there's a lot of shifts happening in the world right now, it is time. Finally, right? So I just have to read the cards and listen to Spirit, what Spirit tells me, and this is as it's coming out. Now for the energy surrounding this connection. We have man holding a coin and indecision in reverse. And what this is telling me is this is somebody who is going to be serious about working on things, and they're not going to be somebody who's in two minds about you. This is not somebody who's not going to be able to decide or be in indecision about what they want or which way they're going. They're going to be sure of this, and they are going to want to work on things. They're going to want to make this, they're going to want something real just as much as you do. Look at this coming out. Also coming out next. Oh God, I heard it so clearly when all the cards came out. We have the King of Cups, the Tower in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, I love this. I love this. Okay, so I'm going to channel a bit of this and then tell you about what I'm seeing on the cards, because I love this deck. This is the Law of Attraction Tarot, and I've said this in many readings. What I love about it is it doesn't have the typical imagery or pictures on the card that you would see in the traditional, like Rider-Waite or regular tarot. So on the King of Cups, we have a man ringing the doorbell, and behind his back he has a bouquet of roses. So what Spirit's telling me is this person is going to be emotionally balanced. This isn't going to be someone who's emotionally balanced. This person is going to surprise you. They're going to surprise you in the ways that they actually show you about how they feel. This person is not going to they're not going to have like any hidden surprises or motives or come out of nowhere with some, pardon my French, and this person is going to be able to, ooh, okay, yeah, okay, Spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing they're going to actually come into your life, and they're going to be, the way you guys might meet is probably going to be, this person's going to, it's like they're going to be come to your life in some kind of assistance. I feel they'll be assisting you. It could be like, it could be something so simple as you got a flat tire and you go to the mechanic, and this is the mechanic, they're helping you with your flat tire. Or you go to the store and you go you have to do a return, or so you have to go to the manager to get a return, and that's how you meet. It's something like that, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making some kind of sense. This person, okay, yeah, with the 7 of Cups, they've got a crystal ball in their hand. This person is you're both are gonna help each other to see through illusions. This person right away is gonna see, you're both gonna want to nurture and help each other. This person's going to view you as the Empress, whether you're a male or a female. It's the energy. They're going to be very attracted to how nurturing you are, and they are going to be very attracted to the way you take care of yourself. Okay? Also, with the Knight of Pentacles, he's sitting in front of a Mac computer working. This person is going to be serious about the things they work on. They are not going to be somebody who rushes into things. It's not necessarily, I'm hearing that they do things slowly, but they do things correctly. I'm hearing they do things the right way. This person also might be quick to help you work on things that you're working on yourself, or help you with your own work. This person is going to value you and show you how much they value you. This person, if you have pets or animals, yeah, this person's gonna help you with your work. I'm seeing in this Queen of Pentacles, and this is where you're or if it's not your work, just help you with things. Could be help you with things around the house, help you with things you're doing. They're going to, they're not gonna be dead weight. They're not gonna be like, not doing anything. They're gonna be of help, whether it's with your work or just anything you're doing. Because I'm noticing in this Queen of Pentacles, and this is for whether you're a male or a female, you see how she's walking down this hallway, and there's a man right here helping to carry her bags, like as she's walking. Like it's like, I know it's like showing like she's in a hotel, and I know that's probably supposed to be like, I think maybe even the bellboy or something, but that's not what Spirit's saying to me. It's that this person's going to be of assistance to you. This person's going to help you do things and get things done. Also, I don't know if I said this yet I meant to read this part of their energy, but I didn't. They are also coming out, aside from the Vow, the Phoenix, and the Octopus. Okay. Privileged Lady in reverse, Toil and Labor reverse, and Sudden Wealth upright. Okay. What Spirit is telling me, and this is whether this person is a male or a female, is... Wow. Okay. So I feel at some point in this person's past, this person actually was very... we'll say blessed, or not necessarily blessed, privileged. They might have had a lot and then lost it. There was, I think, a point in time in their life, maybe even growing up, where maybe it's like even they got an inheritance and then lost it, or got won money or then used it all and then had to learn how to live on their own. But at one point or another, I feel this person was used to not working, and then through that they... after, like, I think they went through, like, it's like they had a major gain and then a major loss, and through that they had a spiritual awakening. So it's like they were used to having a lot and then lost it all, and then from that point on, once they lost it all and had to, like, start over, like, be rebirthed anew from the ashes, like, they took some kind of major, it feels like almost something that was traumatizing, which is probably what brought them to their spiritual awakening and awakened them to their own emotional depths, was from having, like, it feels like they had a lot and then took like a major loss. Like, that's pretty much kind of what we've all experienced at some point in because with spiritual awakening is usually, you go through your dark night where you lose everything. Well, it's what it's pretty much showing me. This is the person at one point had a lot of things going for them. They might have been very privileged, very well off, and then kind of lost everything and started over. Okay, so I just want to share that. And so since this isn't the last time they saw you, because this is something their Spirit's telling me is new, is what their thoughts and feelings will be towards you, okay? So Spirit is showing me they're going to work with you. They're going to they're going to love working with you. They're going to work on you with things. They're going to find ways of getting help. It's like seeking outside help, or like say like, they're going to show you new ways of getting resources and getting things done, things that you might not already be aware of. Like they'll be like, oh, did you know you could do this way? Or if you apply for this will come through faster. It's like they're going to help you out with things like that, if that makes sense. This person isn't going to, they're not going to hide things or cast illusions around you. They're not going to make things look like something is that it isn't. They're going to be very upfront about things. This person is going to speak kindly about you when you're not around. to other people. Like they're gonna, like say if you guys don't agree on something, they're not gonna go like trash talk you down to their family or their friends. This person is gonna always speak kindly and highly of you. And I don't want this to just sound like, oh, this is all just too good to be true. No. If there's gonna be things that will, you guys will have to work on and work through. I'm seeing that, but this person isn't. It's like this person will be equally yoked. This person isn't going to be, it feels like you finally graduated the F-boy, F-girl, or narcissist era if you've had to go through one of those, which I think at some point or another we all have come across those kind of people because it's, key to our character development, honestly. It's like that's how we learn and grow. So at some point or another we've all gone through that. I'm like pretty sure of it. This person is not going to be that. I feel like if you've come to this pile and this is sounding like when I read your energy, if that resonates, then you're meeting somebody who's going to meet you. They're going to be on your level. Okay, so this person isn't going to trash talk you. This is going to be somebody who actually talks really well about you to others. This person is going to see things in view that you try to hide about parts of your past where you were hurt or that needed healing, and they're gonna see those things and this person's gonna see. They're going to see where your wounds are at and know how to work with them. This person is going to see the things that you try to hide that you don't want them to see, and they're going to see it and they're going to accept that part of you anyways. When you feel stuck, like you get stuck in your head, this person's going to come through and offer you support and be there for you. Daddy, we have the Emperor. Okay, whether you're watching for a male or a female, this is telling me this is somebody who is. It's giving off, honestly, like a new soulmate coming through. Like, but not, and I'm not trash talking twin flames. Okay, I'm not, because it is a very powerful and important connection, but we don't always end up with them. Even if we come across our twin flame in this lifetime, it doesn't mean we end up with that person. Sometimes they come in for a brief period to bring in rapid transformations for the purpose of our soul's development, evolution in this life, for our ascension. And then sometimes they drift out, and it doesn't mean the connection is gone or lost, and I'm not saying that everybody who's came to this pile has had the whole twin flame or counterpart experience, but Spirit just wanted me to say that. This person is giving off somebody who's equally yoked, somebody who you can grow and build with. This person is going to help you, and you're going to help them with balance between, home life and work life, having hobbies and taking care of business. And, the last card coming out, Ace of Wands. I mean, what else do you want me to say? This is going to be a passionate, but not overly passionate. And by that, I mean, I'm not saying that there's toxic passions, but there is, in a sense. There is sometimes when it becomes, that's all there is. When something's too overly passionate in the beginning, it tends to be really hot and great at first, but it also tends to burn out pretty quickly, and I'm not seeing that here. I'm seeing that it will be passionate, and intimately it will, as far as intimacy goes, on a physical level, it looks like it'll be great, but I don't see it being one of those things where it's just something that becomes too much too soon and then burns out fast, which is a good thing, right? Right? I mean, don't get me wrong, we've all had those, I'm sure, those hot, steamy connections that were, just exciting, but they kind of tend to be nothing more than that, So I'm not seeing that it's one of those kinds of things. I'm seeing that it's balanced and good in all areas, but that you two will see things in each other that you still try to kind of maybe hide from the past and be very accepting, which is beautiful. And so I love this. I was just shocked when this came out. Like, I was like, okay, Spirit. And I knew even before I got down here that it was something new. I heard it very clearly from Spirit. And that's why I asked down here for what, the thoughts and feelings will be instead of what they were the last time they saw you, because I knew this is basically something new. I love this. Oh my God, I hope this is my pile. Okay, so, so if you are still really wanting to know, and Spirit's telling me to say, okay, yeah, for some of you that came to this pile too, it's that whoever you were asking about, Spirit says there's no need to even ask about them because this is coming in. That's done now. So Yay, this is coming in. So hopefully sooner than later, and I feel for it to come out the way it did, that this is going to be a surprise, like especially the way it said that you meet, like somehow they come up, it's like sometimes they're assisting you in some way. But anyways, I love you all. I hope this resonated. I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in another reading. Take care.